Hey guys, SK here, back with another Clash Royale video. Hope you guys are all doing well. Today we are once again back with the Royal tournament. It has started as of about 19 hours ago, I guess, based on the timer. And I'm going to be playing it today, continuing from where I left off in the last video. So if you guys missed it, I did make a video showcasing 5 of some of the best decks to use in this tournament in my last video. I will link it in the description below if you missed it. And I reached 10 wins, so I was able to go undefeated 10-0, start using all 5 of the decks. They are right here. So pretty difficult meta right now in terms of non-Phoenix, non-Monk decks, because Monk and Phoenix are literally everywhere. But I did showcase some non-Monk, non-Phoenix decks as well that can still have success. And it was a very successful video overall, of course, undefeated video. Today, I'm going to be continuing the grind with 3.0 Xbow Cycle, my favorite deck. And so if you guys are Xbow players, but you're not really confident playing with Xbow because of the meta, I totally understand. I would recommend you check out my other video, because I did showcase 5 really solid decks that can have success in this meta. But I am still going to stay true to Xbow, and today my goal is going to be to get to 15 wins in the global tourney. So, you know, I like to stay with 3.0 even through the thick and thin, because it is my favorite deck. I've been playing Xbow Cycle for many years at this point. I finished top 400 in the last season, in spite of the meta, you know, with all the Monk decks, with all the Phoenix decks. I didn't switch from 3.0, I played only 3.0, and I was still able to do pretty well, so pretty proud of that, and going to be trying to keep it up in the global tourney. So, while that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and let's get right into the matches. So we found our first match. I'll lower the volume a little bit, against IZK. Let me give him the good luck. Looks like he might be a Chinese player based on that clan. And I'm going to leak a little bit just because... Okay, yeah, nice. He does go Hut. I'm going to Fireball. On second thought, I maybe could have Xbowed, because Hut is actually a 5 Elixir commitment that doesn't exactly do that much. Like, you can ignore a Hut and be fine. So if you Xbow, they're technically only at 5 Elixir for your Xbow. I'm just going to split archers though. I'm not sure what it's going to be. It could be like a spawner deck. You don't really see Hut too often these days. Going to Xbow because he went Phoenix. Just find out what he has. Totally willing to let this die. He does go E-Drag. Interesting. And E-Golem. Okay, so it's going to be Elixir Golem. This is going to be quite annoying. But I'll try my best. Tesla should take care of the Elixir Golem pretty well. Gonna go for a Knight as well, and then log the blobs. And finally Skeletons for the Phoenix, just to distract it a little longer. That'll be fine. I might be down a little bit of Elixir after that, because I did spend quite a lot, but I also didn't really take any damage, so it's gonna be fine. Plus he has to respond to the Knight, so he does have a Monk, which is annoying, but that Monk is gonna be out of Expo range. I'm going to try and take full advantage of that by going in here. And I'm going to try and cut it out of Expo range now. Okay, nice. That is perfect, because now the Expo's not going to be on the Monk, and I can maybe get a small lock here. So I'm going to go for a Knight for the Phoenix. Archers too. I really need this connection, because he does have Phoenix in this deck. Skeletons as well. Unfortunately, he does have Barb Barrel. So this is going to be kind of a pain, but... Okay, I'm going to have to log that Phoenix Egg would have respawned because the Barb was tanking for it. So this is E-Golem Phoenix Monk, so quite an unpleasant first match here, but I think I can win if I play better than my opponent. He does have E-Drag, he does have Barb Barrel, which is good and bad. It's good because it means he might not have a spell for my archers on offense, but it's bad because obviously it's a really good Expo counter. So he's setting up with an E-Golem in the back. Switch to my lane now. I'm going to Fireball the Hut. Not sure if he wanted me to do that or not, but I'm still going to do it just because it's value in the lane I'm going for. Going to go for a Tesla, and let's see if we can defend this. Going to go for a log for the spears because they are unfortunately not crossing the bridge, and this is looking really annoying. Going to have to get back to a second Fireball here, and just going to wait for everything to kind of get a bit closer, and then Knight and log for the Phoenix Egg, and that is actually going to be a perfect defense. We didn't really take any damage, I think. So that is very optimal, and then I'm just going to Fireball this... Okay, I missed the tower accidentally. That's my bad. But still, you know, pretty good situation overall, all things considered. Does go for a Monk in the back, so this might be a very defensive match. I can't really go in, obviously, when he has E-Drag, when he has Monk, when he has Barb Barrel. And he might go for a Monk ability in a second here. I'm actually going to Fireball, anticipating the Monk ability, because I might not be able to Fireball later on. Going to go Skeletons for the Phoenix. And this is looking kind of dicey now, not gonna lie. I'm back to a new pair of archers though, and I hope the Monk gets taken out. Okay, nice, it does. Although that... Oh, okay, that Elixir Golem is still very healthy. That Phoenix might respawn. I might actually lose in over here. Gonna Fireball all of this, and then log as well. This is looking like a loss, honestly. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. Kind of sucks to start on a loss, you know, but I mean, it's Eagle, a Monk, Phoenix. Like, it's really annoying, and there was not really a way I could break through considering he has a Monk in there, so I tried my best, but that is just an unfortunate start, honestly, in terms of matchup as well. But let's keep it going. I'm not going to try and, like, hide the fact that I lost. I'm not going to, like, restart the video. Let's just keep it moving. Found our next game against Poor. Going to give him the good luck. Looks like he will be a decent player. He says good game for some reason. Like, I don't know. Is he trying to tie, or does he just think he's going to lose? Goes Heal Spirit. Okay, so this could be Sparky. This could be 3M. This could be Eagle. I'm going to go for an Expo, just because he's not really doing anything. And Lumberjack. Okay, so Heal Spirit, Lumberjack. Still doesn't... Okay, and Monk. That's annoying. For sure. Monk is going to get raged up as well. He's going to pop the ability in a second, I guess. Going to go for a Knight, though. It would really be nice if the Ice Spirit froze the Monk's ability as well, because it's kind of dumb that it still reflects, even if it's frozen. Like, that doesn't make any sense. But we did get a small lock. With Heal Spirit in here and Lumberjack, I don't know, like, this could be Golem, honestly. Okay, freeze. I'm going to log just to make sure the egg doesn't respawn, and if it still does, okay, it does. I'm going to have to go Skeletons as well. So it's probably going to be LumberLoon then, honestly, because what else would have freeze and Lumberjack? But then it's a bit weird, I guess, because Heal Spirit, yeah, that's what I was thinking of. Like, that just kind of throws me off a bit, because Heal Spirit is not used in LumberLoon, but anyways, just going to go for a Knight. He doesn't really have a response to archers, except for Monk ability, I guess, but just going to stack them. Since he has freeze, he likely doesn't have a big spell. Goes Edra, going to go Expo on the left, I guess, just because... And he wastes a Monk in the right. Oh my god, wait, this Expo's going to lock on. That is a big time mistake on his end. Going to Fireball before he goes ability, hopefully. Nice. And that is going to be huge. I'm actually going to retarget this and get a little bit more out of my Expo connection. Perfect. So that is... pretty much a big mistake on his end. I guess he thought I was going to go in on the right, or he just wanted to support his E-Drag, but that was really serendipitous timing on my end with that Expo as well, because of the fact that he wasted his Monk like that. So we should pretty much win this one. Not confirmed, obviously, don't want to get cocky, but yeah, going to go for an Expo. He might have to replace something in front. Okay, no, he won't, but does go for the E-Drag. I'm just going to take this Fireball, I guess, and log. Does get a Monk down, unfortunately. Does also deflect my log, which is really annoying. But he's probably going to freeze here. I'm going to go for Skeletons for the Heal Spirit, and then I'm going to hover my archers in case he freezes, but I don't think he will at this point. Yeah, it's pretty much a dead balloon, so that's all good. I really want to Fireball that, but I don't think it's a good play, especially because it's essentially not doing anything if the Phoenix respawns. It won't really get much value, so I'd rather like wait for a high value defensive Fireball, which I think I will be able to get right here, so gonna take that for sure. Log over here. Nice, we did take the egg out before he could pop Monk ability, so he needs to be more proactive with his Monk ability. He's gonna go for an Expo because he actually just used his Monk, which means you won't have it right away. And this is gonna be another lock. Gonna go for a Fireball on all of this, just stall it out a bit longer, and Phoenix Egg is going to get taken care of. Monk is going to be tanking, but if he actually tanks with the Monk ability, that's good for me, because I can activate King off the E-Drag. Nice, I got the timing off. I wasn't sure, because usually if you guys watch my videos, you'll notice that I like to wait for the second E-Drag hit to activate ability, because I like to get into the rhythm of it. But in that case, I kind of didn't have a choice. I just had to play it well and get the timing off right away, because he had other stuff on the board. He might have given up. No, he didn't. I don't know why he laughed then. Maybe he's just upset that he's not breaking through. But I don't know. I mean, he's playing Monk, so I don't really have any respect. Gonna go for a Tesla. Knight to protect the Tesla, and here's his balloon. I can't Fireball, even though I want to, just because I know he has Monk ability ready. Now I can Fireball, though, now that the Monk's gone. And Knight plus Ice Spirit actually causing quite a racket in the left there, forcing a Lumberjack out. And I think I just have to get back to a Fireball log. So I'm just going to cycle really quickly, and that's going to be good game. So really nice win. That is actually still a pretty good matchup for me, I would say, at least like a 60-40. Definitely harder than normal LumberLoon because of the Monk, if they play it well. But he only has Monk and Lumberjack, not Bowler Lumberjack, so he doesn't have that many ground troops, especially when you consider the champion cycle not really coming back right away, if that makes sense. Like, you know, if you play a champion, you don't get it back in 4 cards, you get it back 3 cards after it dies, or 4, I don't know. Sometimes it's weird. But yeah, you can definitely take advantage of that. I'm gonna log this bar barrel. Bar barrel could really be a lot of things. I just really hope it's not Golem, because I would not really want to go against Golem. Phoenix is not surprising, though. Just gonna go Archers. Best case, this would be like Bridge Spam, I guess, like Ram Rider Bridge Spam, without the Monk. But of course he does have a Monk. This could be the same deck, actually, as well. Unfortunately, Monk is gonna take my Archers out pretty much. So that is real. Actually, one Archer lives, which is not bad. And I might actually go in because he just wasted his Monk. Well, not wasted, but he just went for his Monk. So I'm going to go in for sure. Tombstone, Exe. Okay, you're going to log the Exe. And then Ice Spirit just to kind of tank one hit. And this should actually lock on. Actually, the Tombstone might stall it out for a long time. But this should... Yeah, it will. It actually forces out a bad Monk. I mean, I guess he didn't want to take, like, what, 200 damage? But that is still quite a bad Monk, in my opinion. Because now I can definitely outcycle. I'm already one away from another Expo. So I really hope he pops ability here, but he looks like he's being a bit smart about it. So I'm just going to go for a Knight, I guess, and then Expo again. This might be aggressive, honestly, because I'm not very high on Elixir, but I'm going to go in because Monk is out of cycle, and that's going to be on tower. So looks like it's going to be Graveyard. Really nice lock. Going to pre-cycle Archers, actually, because he might go Bar Barrel. I'd rather have Ice Spirit in cycle for it. But yeah, really nice connection. Really important. That should pretty much win me the game. So another important thing against Monk decks, again, like I was talking about with the champion cycle being kind of weird, you definitely want to take advantage of that. And the best time to do that is in single if you can. So I was kind of aggressive there, and it really paid off. I pretty much have this one in the bag now. It looks like it's just going to be Graveyard. I'm actually going to Fireball the Monk just because I can. It might also bait out a bad ability. Okay, some people think they can react to like Fireballs or Rockets. I guess if you have really good reaction time, you can, but usually no, you cannot. So he goes Phoenix, Graveyard. Gonna go Archers for the Graveyard, of course. And then he has to pop Monk ability, which is actually good because it means, yeah, he won't have enough for the poison in time. So he actually just ends up not going poison at all. And that is a pretty clean defense. Gonna go for an Expo here. Tesla as well for the Executioner. And he has to go poison. This should lock on because, yeah, he's not playing anything. He had to be a bit more proactive there. Ice Spirit to catch the Bar Barrel. Okay, never mind, apparently I did not catch it, but that is still pretty much tower down. Gonna Knight to protect my Tesla. Log as well, just to clear out those skeletons, and then defensive Expo, anti-poison placement, so that it'll help out against the Graveyard, and if he wants to poison my Archers, he is gonna have no response from my Expo. So we're gonna go Archers, Skeletons. He's probably gonna poison on my tower, of course, that's like the normal thing to do. Or actually, he's not even going poison, like he's just been super aggressive, so he hasn't actually had enough for a poison the whole time, pretty much, with his Graveyard pushes. So a bit of a mistake on my opponent's end there, but yeah, as you can see, so many Monk decks, like literally 2 Monk Phoenix decks, no, 3 Monk Phoenix decks in a row, so this is why this meta is just riddled with toxic decks. And I used some of them myself, of course, to show you guys some of the best decks. But yeah, like, I totally get it if you guys don't want to play 3.0 in a meta like this. But in some matchups, like this Executioner Graveyard matchup, it's actually not bad, because you can outcycle the Monk. And then 3.0 is obviously pretty good against Graveyard in general, because if they don't have arrows, Archers do fantastic against the Graveyard. So yeah, just going to keep it going. 12 wins. Unfortunately, we did take a loss early on. I usually don't like losing that early on in the GT, but it's what it is. I mean, it was Golem, Phoenix, Monk. Let's just try and get 15-1. Would be pretty nice still, and not a bad record, honestly. Does go for a log on my Ice Spirit. Interesting. So just going to split Archers, find out more about what he has. Okay, Monk. Going to go for an Expo. This could be Royal Giant. I really hope it isn't. But, okay, Bomb Tower. This is probably going to be minor. I'm actually going to log, and then Skeletons for the Phoenix. And I really need a lock here. Okay, this is really bad, because this is like a 100-0 matchup for him. Okay, nice. He goes minor in the left instead of the right, which is actually really good for me, because I would have been more scared of the Phoenix, honestly, than that push. So, yeah, that's alright. And Monk is out of cycle right now, so I'm going to go in. Maybe get a small lock here. Does go Bomb Tower. Unfortunately, does lock onto my Expo and log. Okay, I'm going to log myself, but I don't know if it'll do too much. I get a small lock, but honestly, I should have been a little bit more patient. If that locked onto the Knight, it would have been way better. But yeah, this is going to be like a 100-0 matchup, guys. It's Minor Poison. This is the deck that I shared yesterday. Pretty much the most OP deck in the meta right now. Monk and Phoenix in tandem with the Minor Poison. So Minor Poison is already quite a hard matchup for Expo, but when he has Monk and Phoenix in there, it's obviously way harder. So This is going to be painful. Phoenix comes down. I'm just going to try and hope he goes for bad monks. Or if he doesn't, I'm going to have to try and outcycle his monks myself by forcing them out with Xbows. Okay, he just goes for a monk there. Gonna knight to protect my Tesla. Miner comes down. I'm not even going to commit to that, actually. I'm just going to... Do I want to go in? I kind of do. Even though I know he... Okay, actually, I should probably... Like, that miner got so much damage, actually. It's quite annoying. But I'm going to go in again. Archers to predict the bomb tower. Even though that's not optimal, I need something to predict it. And he goes gang, gonna log. Nice, 5 of them go into this lane. I'm gonna go skeletons for this. Okay, he's back to a monk, that's annoying. But I can maybe outcycle this monk. I definitely can, actually. So I'm gonna go for a knight. Try and take the monk out. And then I do have to expo with this. He's laughing because he knows he has a 100-0. I really hope he doesn't lose, because this would be a terrible look on him. I'm gonna go archers. Tesla for the Phoenix. Please, I really need a connection. Okay, he's already back to... Like, this is just really stupid, honestly. Monk ability. Gonna go skeletons for the Phoenix egg. And I have to go in again. Like, I have to keep going in, pretty much. Gonna try and catch this miner. Okay, we did not catch it, unfortunately. Ice Spirit for the monk. And then I'm gonna go in again. And Tesla to predict the bomb tower. Okay, I don't know why he's playing it like that. That is a weird placement. I'm gonna go skeletons. He's already back to a monk, is he? Okay, wait. What was that? Okay, gonna go knight to catch this. And then this should be everything. I'm going to go archers. I really have to commit everything to this push. Gonna log as well. This is potentially bad because, I mean, this is kind of scary. Yeah, this is really scary. Gonna go knight and Ice Spirit for his Ice Spirit. And then I have to go archers, I guess. Yeah, he goes miner with that, which is a smart play. Gonna fireball everything, hit the egg, make sure it doesn't do anything. And then, okay, wow, we are actually winning. Wow, that was huge. That was huge. This is obviously not one, though, because, I mean, this is still a really bad matchup. But I have a chance now, which is all I really needed. Gonna Ice Spirit down low. Looks like he's trying to predict my Xbows, I guess. I'm gonna take that fireball value, though, because I need tower damage, so... Yeah, he goes bomb tower, okay. And he's gonna go in the... right, I guess. Yeah, so I'm gonna go archers for the miner. It shouldn't be that bad. He does poison. He actually misses one archer. So that is a lot of damage coming in, actually, for him. Which kind of sucks, but I kind of have to just deal with it. I'm going to defensive expo, I guess. I obviously can't go in anymore if he's going to this lane. So that's kind of just how it is. Going to log down low to try and catch a miner as well. Okay, does go monk at the bridge. Skeletons, Ice Spirit for the miner. Archers down low, out of poison range, hopefully. Nice. And then knight for the Phoenix egg. Okay, Phoenix does respawn, but I'm just going to have to spell cycle at this point. Like, there's not really much hope in trying to get a lock again if he's going in my lane. Does go miner. Gonna knight. 2 fireballs is all I need. So first fireball down, log down, and then he is getting back to his miner. Gonna knight in front, and then fireball, please get down. Oh my god, I think I won. I'm gonna BM him so hard because he was laughing when he was like winning by 1.5k tower damage. And I'm really proud of that. Like, that one lock was so huge and I actually protected my Expo really well. I overcommitted so much, so he had a huge counter push, but I was still able to survive. So that is literally the deck I showed yesterday, the most broken deck in the meta. A literal 100-0 against Expo, and he lost. So I'm really proud of that one. I hope you guys enjoyed that match as well, because that was insane, but let's keep it going. Wow. Okay, 2 to go. I've literally went against Monk and Phoenix every single game in this video so far, so I really hope we can get some change from that, because it is honestly getting quite stale. But just going to Ice Spirit. It's not playing anything, so going to log. Expo's nowhere to be seen. I think it's next up, though, so going to go Skeletons and then Split Archers, and if he doesn't do anything, I will Expo on the left. Okay, Mega Minion. I'm still going to Expo. This is kind of aggressive, but I just feel like it, honestly. Miner on defense and Flying Machine. Gonna Fireball the Flying Machine, so this is gonna be Lava Miner. Fireball off in time, nice, and that'll be on tower. Phoenix, okay, of course it's Phoenix. I'm gonna Ice Spirit Skeletons, actually, after it locks. Okay, never mind, I did not walk into tower range, rather, but I tried. So I'm gonna be down like 4 Elixir or something, I guess, because I just spent a lot, but I did get half his tower. So let's see when he goes Lavahound. I'll know how much Elixir I'm down based on that. Okay, I'm not actually down that much, I guess. Or maybe he's just leaking right now. I don't know. Like, what is he doing? I'm just going to Knight. I don't want to split Archers because if I do and he goes Lavahound, that'll be bad. So just gonna knight the back, and then gonna go for an Xbow again because he just split barbs. That is 5 elixir down the drain. Mega Minion, I'm fine to let this go, honestly. That is all the damage I needed. So I'm pretty happy with this. I mean, yeah, I'm gonna log on the left. I don't think I have to do anything else on the left. I mean, I'll take maybe like 1 or 2 barb hits, but I'm actually willing to take it because I'd rather conserve elixir for this Lavahound push. So now it's pretty much just defense. I hope he doesn't have Balloon, but he might. But I think he might not because he has Phoenix and Flying Machine and Mega Minion. Like, that's a lot of support. And Barbs and Miner and Lava, so that's already like 6 cards in the deck. And then he obviously has to have some spells. Gonna Fireball the Flying Machine off. Yeah, arrows. Makes sense. This is going to be pretty much a dead Hound. Honestly, he might Miner with this, but I wouldn't do it. I don't think it would be a great Miner. He does anyways, but it doesn't really do anything. I'm gonna Ice Spirit Log just to mitigate some damage. But yeah, this game is pretty much over, honestly. I really punished him in single. He goes Phoenix the back. I am going to Expo, I guess. Just predicting the Lavahound. Nice. So he doesn't have enough for a Barb, or Barbarians rather, because I did predict the Lavahound timing. Okay, Fireball Arrow. So that is actually quite an annoying spell combination, because obviously that is like the best spell combination you could have against Expo, unless you had like Earthquake or something. I'm going to Fireball because that egg was still alive. And then I'm going to Tesla like this on top of the Flying Machine. Kind of funny, but look at it. It actually works out. So that is pretty cool. And then I can just Knight for these Lava Pups, and that is going to be a good game. So kind of a fun Tesla placement. I like to mess around with stuff like that. Once I've taken a tower, it's just kind of fun to be creative and everything. So that's going to be game. I also could have alternatively allowed him to take my tower and then gone like Expo and tried to take a second crown and tower trade, because that would have also been pretty good for the global tourney crowns. But it's fine. We do get that win. So really, really nice win. Literally Phoenix every single game. At least he didn't have Monk, but it's a Lava deck, so wouldn't make sense to be running Monk. But yeah, that's how you beat Lava Miner. I guess I just kind of punished him pretty hard in single. Let's get it, though. One more win for 15. I hope I can get it. I've had some really annoying matchups. Wow, did I finally get blessed with a good matchup? Graveyard. Would it be Splashyard without Phoenix? It's probably not. It's probably Splashyard with Phoenix. I mean, it could also be anything. I saw his profile, though. It looks like Splashyard. And with the Tornado in there, I'm kind of convinced. So, is he going to respond to these? Okay, he goes Exe in the back. This is a perfect time to Expo, because that's 5 elixir down the drain. Okay, Fisherman. I'm going to log, and this should be a big-time connection, honestly. Heal Spirit 2. Okay, I don't know what this is, but I guess I just have to let that go, unfortunately, because I have to go Knight for this Exe. I mean, I still got a huge connection, but since I don't know what it is, it could be really bad, so I would have ideally, like, taken his entire tower with that push, which I could have if I overcommitted, but I didn't want to, obviously, because I don't know what he has, right? Like, Fisherman makes me think Royal Giant always, but he also has ExeNado, and a Golden Knight. Okay, so is it going to be Electro Giant, then? Wait, but he has a Heal Spirit in there, too. So I really have no clue what this is. All I know is that I'm grateful I got that early connection. Golden Knight will get taken out pretty easily, though. I really want to Fireball that Exe, but I won't just because I don't know what it is again. I'd rather be safe. So I'm just going to log instead and just kind of chill. Let's see. Is he going to play anything? No. Okay, I'll take the Fireball on the Fisherman, though. That is a good Fireball. And Exe is going to get taken out. So if he has something, now would be the time to play it. Like an E-Giant, like a Royal Giant. I guess not, though. Just going to play Archers. He's still not playing like his win con. It could still be Graveyard, I guess, based on like the way he's playing. I don't know, though. It's weird. Mini P.E.K.K.A. Golden Knight, like, what is this? Okay, maybe it's Sparky. Would it be? It wouldn't be Sparky, though. Like, Sparky wouldn't have ExeNado. That's just weird. Golden Knight, Mini P.E.K.K.A, Exit. Like, this is the weirdest deck I've ever seen, I think. Like, it's like a meta deck, but it's not at the same time. That's what's making it so weird. Just gonna go Knight, though. This time I will Fireball the Execution just because he's not doing anything. And he might get a really nice Golden Knight dash off there. Okay, he doesn't go. Okay, Golem. Oh my god. That is scary. Wow, so... Okay, that just changed for the worse. I'm gonna have to get back to a Knight for that Executioner, I think. Wow, this is looking quite scary, actually. Gonna go for a Knight. I have to get this Fireball. Wow, that is a really high value Tornado on his end. I actually might lose, honestly. I could, because this is really bad. I'm gonna go Archers. Wow, this is looking like a loss, actually. Archers hopefully take the Phoenix out in time. But, okay, wow, I lost my tower. I guess that's going to be a good game. Unfortunately, guys, I lost again. That kind of sucks. He says good luck for some reason. I mean, that was really hard to defend, considering ExeNado literally shuts my defense down if he plays it well. And Phoenix is, like, really hard to kill behind the Golem. Like, if Tesla's getting tanked for, if archers don't do anything when he has Golden Knight in there. So that was not really a good matchup, but I guess I really should have took his tower in single, because it was obviously very hard once double hit. Unfortunately, we lost again, but it's alright. Let's try and go for 15 still. If I go 15 and 2, it wouldn't be optimal, but considering the meta, I would still be okay with it. Like, this is not a great meta, I guess. Obviously, I still want to play 3.0, though I can't complain too much if I chose to play it, but yeah, I'm gonna split archers. He is not doing anything. Monk in the back, gonna expo opposite right away. I pretty much always do that, just because Monk is a big counter. Gonna go Knight for the Bar Barrel, and this is gonna be a big connection. I want to commit a lot to this, but at the same time I have to remember I also have to commit to the Monk. So I'm gonna Ice Spirit for the Phoenix. Okay, kind of messed that timing up. Okay, he goes Graveyard. I'm gonna get back to my archers. The Graveyard is kind of swarming, actually. I'm gonna have to log. That was actually quite a lot of damage, honestly. Like, quite a bit. But this should still be okay. Okay, nice. I also could have activated King, potentially, with that log, but I really wanted to clear out the Graveyard skeletons. So, Monk, Phoenix, Graveyard. Probably Poison. I don't think he poisoned there, because Monk ability was able to take my archers out. Yes, Tombstone as well, so could be Splashyard. Gonna Fireball the Tombstone off. Put me back in the damage lead. I do have to be really careful around that Monk, though, that's for sure. So I kind of have to get ready to defend here. So I'm just going to Tesla. He might, like, go in again. He does go Phoenix the back. I might Expo, honestly, just to bait out the Monk. He Bar Barrels as well. Okay, that I might not be able to Expo, actually, because I don't really have a Phoenix counter in hand anymore. Except for my cycle cards, I guess, which do okay. Gonna Archers, though. He does Poison. I'm gonna Expo because he won't really have enough for much right away. Gonna log, and I hope he doesn't get back to a Monk in time. Okay, he might, because that Tombstone tanked. Okay, thankfully he didn't. So that is gonna be tower down, but I don't know if I can hold on to my left side tower, honestly. Like, it got pretty low. Also, I just realized I misplaced my Expo, but it's obviously not a big deal. I still took his tower pretty much. But yeah, this is not looking amazing. I might just, like, defensive Expo, I guess. He Bar Barrels to try and keep the Phoenix Egg alive. I'm gonna defensive Expo after the Bar Barrel locks onto my tower. And then if he goes Monk, I might, like, bridge block it. Yeah, I'm gonna bridge block it. Archers for the Graveyard as well. He's probably gonna Poison. I could actually get back to a new Expo, which should be pretty good. Okay, Monk gets taken out. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna Expo Tesla, because, okay, unfortunately, Ice Wiz is going to lock on, but he's not back to a Monk. Okay, he messed up the Tombstone. That is going to be game. I'm going to Knight to block Ice Spirit as well to catch the Bar Barrel, and then just Fireball the left side tower. And that is pretty much GG. I mean, he could Graveyard if he wants to. I actually do want him to, just because I would like to take this tower. Sadly, I don't think I will. Yeah, okay, wait, will I? No, okay, that's unfortunate. I would have loved to get the other crown, but I pretty much did, so really nice play there. Defensive Expo getting a lot of value, of course, even though Monk kind of hard counters Expos, even defensive Expos. That is going to be 15 wins, though, so yeah, really nice. Unfortunately, 2 losses along the way, but as you can see by some of my friends, like, they've been losing kind of early on as well, just because this meta is so annoying. So yeah, it kind of sucks, I guess. Hunter's already at 23, not bad. But yeah, 15 wins, still really proud of it. Not too bad again. Pretty bad meta. Literally Phoenix every single game. Monk Phoenix almost every single game. This loss I think I could have won against if I maybe defended better. I don't know. Like, I think I could have won though. Maybe if I went in when he went Hut. But then again, he had Monk, which would have fully countered my Expo. This loss, I think if I won in single, I could have won. But in double, I don't know if I could have won, because Golden Knight is toxic. And ExeNado, in addition to that, is just really dumb. But yeah, this one was really nice, because I basically used my defensive Expo as a device to build up an advantage, because I knew he would probably tornado or poison my archers with the Graveyard, which he did, and then I was able to go in with the poison out of cycle, because obviously I wasn't going to go in when he had poison in cycle. and he also wasted his monk. So that was just pretty much a perfect orchestration there. And even if he did defend my Xbow, he would have had to poison it the second time around, or at least go like monk and waste ability. Then I definitely could have defended the graveyard from like 500 HP with my archers plus log plus skeleton. So pretty decent matchup there, even though Monk and Phoenix is in there. I think just because it's Splashyard, it's still not too bad. But yeah, really infested video, infested by Monk and Phoenix. So hopefully it helps you guys out with how to play against these new meta decks, I guess, with 3.0. Again, I did lose twice, but I'm still pretty proud of it, especially that minor poison game. That was like an impossible matchup, so really, really happy with that one. Hope you guys enjoyed the video as well. And that is pretty much going to do it. So next up, I will be going for 20 wins with 3.0 Xbow cycle, probably tomorrow or day after. I'll see how it goes. But yeah, that's going to be it, guys. So thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Take care, and I will see you in the next one.